the Burntwood Lecture 2016 has been very interesting. It's been great to hear from Baroness Parminter her thoughts on what Brexit could mean for the environmental movement, and also really interesting to hear from people in the field what they think and what their concerns are.
I thought the lecture was riveting, and I thought it had a whole lot of quite hard-hitting truths for the environmental movement about making things too complicated, too techy. We need some good news, and we need to tell it simply so people understand.
We won't be able to rely after Brexit on the EU winning our battles for us. We will have to fight for every piece of environmental legislation and demonstrate why it matters. Not just for middle-class liberals like myself, and probably most of you, but for ordinary men and women, for the 52% as well as the 48%. We need to show how an ambitious climate policy is good for jobs and growth and prosperity across the country.
I think it was very interesting to think about the environmental issues around Brexit, because there's so much around sort of trade and investment issues that it's very easy for some of these other issues to get lost from the agenda, and they're obviously all very important.
I might also add the need to scrap the government's ludicrous decision last year to end the exemption of renewable sources of energy from the climate change levy, which, as Friends of the Earth rightly put it, was rather like applying alcohol duties to apple juice.
This has been an excellent experience. It's very well timed as a Burntwood lecture in its relevance to what the country is talking about in terms of Brexit, post-Brexit, what's going to happen, but focusing on the environmental issues and what can we do, how can we protect the environmental legislation that's already in place and has a possibility of being removed.
We ought to be arguing for a natural health service, because the Brexiteers were talking about money back for the National Health Service. Well, we want the money from CAP for a natural health service which delivers healthy food and a healthy environment, which gives us the air and the water and the countryside that we need for our mental health.
The advantages of attending events organised by the IES are just the opportunity to hear from experts in the field and professionals who really know the subjects really well and keep up to date with really current issues.
I'm a regular attender at Burntwood lectures, not only because of the lecture but because of the fantastic networking opportunities that you get both before and after the talk. It's a stimulation a stimulation with a particular topic to talk about, but it offers the possibility of talking to people from a really diverse set of backgrounds, environmental scientists and many others from the realms of politics, business, civil society, charities and so on. It's great.
The best thing about the Burntwood lecture is you learn a heck of a lot about things you didn't even know were important before you came in the lecture.